Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be this Glossier summer skin routine. I absolutely love this super minimal, clean, glossy look. This is my natural glazed donut look, and with the very prominent highlighter, the really glossy peachy pink lips with the cheeks. It's one of my favorite looks. If you guys would like to recreate this look yourself, then keep on watching. So today, starting off, I'm going to be using the Glossier Super Bounce Hyaluronic Acid and Vitamin B5 Serum. And I apply about 3 drops of this to my entire face. I'm beginning with cleansed skin, as always. This is just my favorite way, my favorite serum to start off most, if not all, of my makeup looks. Next up is my Glossier Priming Moisturizer. I would not be without this. This is just a great standard moisturizer to keep around. And I'm using about that much, just between my fingers, and patting this into my skin, same as with the serum. So once I've worked that priming moisturizer in, I am going to be using my Glossier Invisible Shield. It's my favorite sunscreen of all time. I've been using it for the past month and a half and I adore it. Just doing 3 pumps of this into my hand, and just the same as the priming moisturizer, I am going to pat this into my skin. Now that all of the skincare is done, I'm going to be hopping into my Glossier Skin Tint. I use this in the color Light. I'm just going to shake this up, and I've been applying this a little bit differently these days. Instead of just doing about 10 drops on the back of my hand, patting it in, and then buffing it out with a brush, I'm actually have been dripping it onto my face because I actually really have been enjoying more coverage with it, even though it doesn't offer very much. So I've been doing about 5 dots per cheek. And then taking my Real Techniques buffing brush, I've just been buffing that in. And you can pat it around after you've dripped out the product. I find that that helps distribute it a little bit better. Now off camera, I'm actually going to go spot conceal with a separate higher coverage concealer, and I will be right back to do my under eyes. Now that I've done my spot concealing, you guys can see that my skin is still very luminous. Very natural. I really like that, and I like spot concealing because it lets the rest of my skin breathe and have that natural texture, so it doesn't look like I'm caked in makeup or very heavy at all. Next, I'm going to be using my Glossier Stretch Concealer in the shade Light 10, and I'm going to be applying it with my BH Cosmetics 129 brush. It's just a little stiff round top brush, just swirling some product on the brush and buffing it underneath my eyes. Such a huge difference between this eye and this eye. It's really a fantastic product. I find it's a little bit too emollient, however, for blemishes, but it's great for under your eyes, especially if you're drier like me under your eyes. This is great. If you have any redness around your nose, you can just take the remaining product and buff that right there. Now, using a light loose powder, I'm just going to basically mattify slightly under the little wrinkles of my under eye through my T-zone, and then we can move on to highlighting. Now, my favorite part of every look is highlighting. I have 2 of the Glossier Haloscopes here. I have the one in Moonstone and I have Quartz. What I normally do is with Moonstone, which is more of a gold, I swipe this on the tops of my cheeks, right at the edge of the brow, and a little bit above the brow, and a little down the center of the bridge of my nose. You can either take the brush that you used for your foundation, or in my case I'm going to use the Real Techniques setting brush, and I'm just going to buff this in gently. A lot of the time it helps to use your finger because the warmth of your finger will actually help blend that in. I don't have the shade Topaz, which is more of a bronzy one, but I think that that would be beautiful if you wanted more of a bronze glow to your cheek. And if you have a darker skin tone, I would recommend Quartz as your highlight. Now, because I have a problem with my highlight and this is not enough for me and I just want to achieve that immaculate glazed donut perfection, I'm going to now go in with the color Moonstone, which is this gorgeous white iridescent color, and I'm picking this up on my finger. And I'm just going to tap this at the highest point of my highlight, basically. Which sounds a little silly, I know, but it just looks so beautiful. Now that I've reached my desired glazed donut look, I am going to go in with one of the Glossier Cloud Paints. I have the color Dusk, which is a pinky brown, and then I also have the color Beam, which is a beautiful peachy color. I think I'm going to go with Beam today because I haven't used this yet. Just that much, really like not a lot. These are beautiful, but a little does go a long way. I'm going to pat between my middle fingers and dab this onto the cheek. What I do is I apply with one finger and then I use a clean finger to blend. And it doesn't dry down too quickly. It does dry down, but you have some playtime with it, so you don't have to worry too much. I always take a little on my nose because you want that like little sunburnt nose effect. I always really like that. If you feel like you went a little overboard with the cheeks, you can just take that foundation brush and push it in to the skin. Most days I will do my full brow routine, but today I'm feeling really minimal and natural, so I'm going to be using the Boy Brow in the shade Medium Brown. Actually, I need a new one of these, but I just love this product. So it's just a tinted brow gel, but it has a very small little wand, so you get the precision that you want. I'm gonna add a really light slick of mascara just because I think that that completes any look. So to keep continuity with the cheeks, I'm just going to take a little bit more of that cheek shade we used, Beam, pop a little on my finger, and dab onto the lip. And as a finishing touch, now that the cloud paint on the lip has dried down, I'm going to be using the new Glossier lip gloss. What I love about this gloss is that it's not sticky at all. This is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's very, very natural compared to what I normally do, but I love looking really radiant, really glossy, and just really healthy for the summer. So if you guys did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below letting me know what your favorite Glossier product is, because I'm always trying to catch all of their products. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to check out my social media, links down below, and I will speak to you all again soon. Have a great day. Bye!